Our project name is Feature Selection and Classification of Clinical Dataset using Bio-inspired algorithms. The main theme of the project is which is to decrease the features in the given dataset. Next is our agenda: abstract, objective, introduction, literature, and, and methodologies, implementation, testing, input and output, conclusion, web, and references. And abstract, the cardiography which is used to for the doctors to check the heartbeat of the childs. Next, to decrease the features in the dataset with accuracy using bias-inspired algorithm, which is also known as batch algorithm. Health industry stores a large amount of patients' data and uses the data to make clinical data session, prevent medication error, and enhance patients' outcomes. To investigate the potential value of searching these databases for novel insights, we applied a new data mining approach. Data mining is the process of extraction of previously unknown and potentially useful information from data. Since our working area is in medical field and most of the people in this field are not always skilled in the data mining context, we need to choose a method for data mining with a high accuracy and high interpretability. Never algorithm have even evolved using a as quickly of the global optimum, and their abstract as objectives, aim and scope of the project. And next all is introduction. The ideal decision-making process contains the process of knowledge discovery in database. Data mining is the process of examining enormous amount of pre-existing data in order to generate new information. Clinical decision support system is designed to aid physicians and clinical with selection making function as regulation diagnosis of patient data. A physician or clinician is required to apply knowledge for a vast array of documented disease dispensing, diagnostic framework, combination of drug treatment and guidelines. Health, pregnancy, normal delivery, and a health baby is the desire of all mothers. These conditions are supported with regular parental care. And CTG, which is also known as cardiography, is one of technique of a prenatal examination. CTG is an electronic method for monitoring the condition of the fetus during pregnancy and childbirth of within. The subsystems that are used in this framework are data preprocessing, feature selection subsystem, classification subsystem. The data preprocessing phase minimax normalization is used to normalize the cartography dataset. And now the literature will be explained by friend.
Hello everyone. Today we explaining about feature selection and classification of clinical dataset using bio-inspired algorithm. So we know about literature review, that one Marcus Joy Alexander Lovo EDAL cardiography diagnostic system based on hypertransform and adaptive threshold technique. Description was the exact detection and decomposition of the fetal heart rate future and their association with the uterine contraction with time allow a higher quality diagnostic and the possibility of prediction of virtual problems related to fetal distress. A digital diagnostic aid structure established the digital signal processing expertise to discover and segment changes in the FHR and the uterine resonance signals automatically. An auxiliary signal called detection line is suggested to support the observation and decomposition process. Then the hyper transform is one with an changeable approach for identifying fiducial points on the fetal and maternal signals. Here one more is there. Rani or Ranjani and D. Ramaya Chitra Krill head optimization algorithm for cancer feature selection and random forest technique for classification. Description was become aware of a generation or list of genes with causes cancer can be accepted using the feature selection and classification, which leads to giving a flawless treatment for patient and drug discovery of the particular gene. The second proposed method, namely an enhanced krill head optimization technique, was employed for selecting the genes, and random forest technique was employed to classifying the cancer types. The subset of features is selected using, and the random forest classification is applied to the selected features. The third one was Jang mocking hybrid multi-objective cookie search with dynamical local search. The description was in this wrapper. We implement a hybrid multi-objective CS for decoding a multi-objective optimization problems (MOPS). The former is helpful to generate Pareto fronts, and the latter focuses on improve the local search in sequence to confirm the performance of our approach. HMOCS, 6 well-known standard MOPS were used in the experiments simulation design and methodologies. We talk about methodologies on data processing, implementing and clinical dataset minimax normalization, and separation of train and test data. Feature selection and subsystem, selecting the optimal subset of features using BAT algorithm. Classification subsystem, implementing the classification subsystem, and the performance evaluation based on the accuracy of the classifiers. Next, we know the dataset description about these names. Data source characteristics and instance attribute value area. Evaluation matrix. Implementation of it is our diagram of architecture diagram. This is a Minimax pre-processing to understand binary language. We are using this processor. Separating data sets, and we output of feature selection is our accuracy. We got 96% with good features, with subset 26 features. And finally, we come to conclusion. Data mining for the clinical decision support system used in cardiotography dataset. The support vector mission is conducted to classify cardiotography data into normal, suspect, and pathological class. This method extracting features patterns of each class and reconstruct the data based on patterns that have been extracted by using the Vapor approach. Feature extraction is done with sperm-based algorithm for finding the appropriate approach CTG fetal state. This feature extraction is stored in feature database. The best feature which is selected using sperm-based algorithm are trained using classifier and also test the data in appropriate classes. The performance of proposed method is evaluated using evaluation matrices. The framework outperforms the other existing methods with 96%. The system is useful to aid the physician and clinician with references and video links. Result. Fine. This reaches aim to the highlight a BAT algorithm and its advancement and applications in beginnings. The biological nature of BAT and its hunting behavior through issuing echolocation signals we explained in detail. The standard algorithm proposed by the young BA was presented with its original and equations. After that, all limitations reported on the algorithm in previous studies were detailed. And additionally, the survey contained all the best hybridizations and modification studies of BA. And these are the references of our project.